Today we're going to do a resistance band ab home workout. We'll be working on more than just our rectus abdominis or six-pack. This workout will build your entire core, improving not only how you look, but how you move and function. A core workout like this helps us to run better, throw a ball farther, or pick something up heavy off the floor. And of course, a strong core plays a key role in helping us get fit and build muscle at any age. The first exercise up is directly for our six-pack abs, and that is the band crunch. This is an exercise you can do either standing or kneeling down. I typically do this exercise kneeling with my back turned away from the anchor point, as it gives me a fuller range of motion. It is important to remember when doing band crunches to curl your torso, not bending at the hips. For this exercise, go for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps with a minute rest between sets. I'll leave a card at the end of the video of the entire workout so that you can screenshot it with all the sets and reps on it. Next up is the high to low wood chop. This primarily works the transverse abdominis and obliques, which are on either side of your six-pack. For this exercise, you need to hold your arms out straight and then move them from the high to low position by twisting at the waist. It's important to keep your arms straight so that you don't use them to pull the band. The other tendency a person has is to turn their hips and not twist at the waist. When doing this exercise, start on one side, then as soon as you've finished your last rep, switch to the other side, and once you've completed your reps for both sides, then rest for 1 minute before starting your next set. For all of these exercises, you want to control the band throughout the movement, especially as it contracts, to keep full tension on the muscle. The role of the core is to stabilize the spine, so it's important to work the erector spinae, which is a muscle that runs along either side of the spine. We have 2 exercises in this workout that strengthens this muscle. First is the stiff-legged deadlift. This exercise also works the glutes, which plays a role in core stability. I double up my bands and place them under my feet, keeping my back straight, slowly bending forward at the waist while moving my hips back until I feel a good stretch in my hamstrings. Then raise back up. We are now back to wood chops, but this time we're going low to high. You'll feel this differently than the high to low variation, which you feel more in the lower obliques and transverse abdominis. Going from low to high switches the emphasis to the upper portion. The main cues stay the same. Keep your arms straight, making sure you're twisting at the waist and not turning your hips. Wood chops can give some people DOMS or delayed onset muscle soreness if they aren't used to the exercise. So if you haven't done this exercise for a while, it'd be a good idea to start with just 2 sets. Now we're going to turn our attention back to those six-pack abs with the reverse crunch. When putting together an ab workout, it is good to include exercises that work the rectus abdominis from both the upper and the lower portion. To do this exercise, I like to loop my resistance bands together and around my legs just below my knees. I rest my hands on the top of the bands just to make sure they don't slide down my waist as I curl my knees up toward my chest. The bands have a tendency to pull us forward as we do this exercise, so you might have to reset your position halfway through the set. I need your help with this next exercise. I only know it by the name of resisted reverse crunch, which I think is an awful name for it, as that name better describes the exercise we just did. So if you know of a better name for this exercise, or you know of another name that this exercise goes by, please let me know in the comments. The way you do the exercise is you lay on your back and you wrap a band around your feet, then cross it in front of you, holding the ends of the band in each hand. Now you start with your body in a crunch position, then extend out your arms and legs so that your legs are straight and your arms are up overhead. This is a full body movement that works your erector spinae in extension, and it's another exercise that you will feel in the glutes, giving you complete core development. For all these exercises, I would do 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps with 60 seconds rest between sets, using a resistance that has you coming to technical failure in your last set of each exercise. Now watch this video next to see an arm and shoulder workout using resistance bands so that you can keep working out while having fun. This is Lawrence from Fit and 50. I'll talk to you again in the next one.